Hi, I'm Jen Cam, and welcome to Jen Cam Plays Board Games. Today we're going to be continuing our journey of Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies. So last time when we ended, we were fighting the fire salamander, and I kind of left it up to comments of whether or not we should continue to fight or run away, and we are going to run away. I had it in my head. I mean, yeah, maybe we could beat it. It was not looking good. So we are going to run away, but I wanted to at least leave this up. So it does say you may run away from this combat at the end of any enemy phase. If you do, gain quest 29 and return to the map. So that's what we're going to do. 100%. Oh, yeah. I don't know. We'll come back. Hopefully we can come back. Quest 29 is keyword salamander. We fled from a titanic salamander beneath the mountain to the northeast of Mikra's shrine. I'd have to be mad to ever go back. I mean, we're going to go back eventually. We're totally going to go back. Before we get started, if you are interested in a live playthrough of Sleeping Gods Distant Skies, I highly recommend you check out Meet Me at the Table. Barrett and Colin are doing a co-op playthrough of Sleeping Gods. It's so much fun to watch. I watched their first one and parts of the second one, and I was just laughing so hard that I probably sounded like a crazy person from anybody passing by my classroom during lunch. It's ridiculous. So much fun. But yeah, make sure you check them out. They are still doing streams, but obviously if you can't catch it live or it's later, go check out the VODs. It's a great time, but with that, let's get started. So where we left off, I know we were thinking about going this way to see about the twins, but then we came this way to go north because we had a couple of quests with keywords that I think are going to be in that direction. Since we still have one time left, I think we're going to go north to map 11. So move that down, grab Claire, let's go to page 11. See what kind of trouble we could get into. So, there. So nothing too crazy. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, that is a pretty map. So, that is the end of this turn. So we are going to move our timepiece back up. We're going to draw our 2 ability cards and 1 event card. And our 2 ability cards are Bear Nose and Wild. When any player camps, gain honey, sand honey, and use a token to get rid of Frightened on self. And for our events card, we got Stalking Bandits. Oh gosh. Robbers follow you, waiting until you're not looking. Oh my gosh. Intimidate the bandits. 8 moxie. If we fail, we lose 2 resources and gain 3 damage. And we gain a whiskey. The damage doesn't bother me nearly as much as losing resources. I don't want to lose resources. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the wild card that we just got. We're going to attach it to Ed. That'll give us a moxie. Yes, I could just discard it, but why not have it for good? Also, he doesn't have a way to get rid of Frighten. So at least we'll have a way to do that if we need to put it on him. Now, which card am I going to discard? Let's discard our Prepared to pay that 1 cost. Okay. So who are we going to use? Well, obviously we're going to use Ed for 2. I think we're going to have to camp after this. So let's use Jesse. That will be 3 and 4 when we add Azarius. Okay, and we drew a 7. Oh, we didn't need to use everybody. Okay, but we will gain a whiskey. Okay, so we'll throw that in our pile, our very disorganized pile, and this will go into our discard pile. So yeah, I think we're going to have to rest because almost everybody is out of stamina, so we're not going to be able to pass any tests. So we are going to go ahead and rest. I'm going to mark it off on our journal, and then I'm going to make sure that everybody gets all of their stamina back. I think though, before we go further, what we should do is use some of our cards. So I'm going to use this adventure card to add 2 health. So I'll just put it here for right now. And then I'm also going to use the binoculars to gain a meat. I am then going to use that meat to roast the meat to get 3 more health. And let's go 1, 2, and 3. Oh no, wait. Not that way. Because it'll be 2 each. So let's remath that. We gave Ed had 9. So let's give him, because everybody's going to get 2. So for the previous 2, let's give him 1 and Miguel 1. And you know what? I don't think we need to roast the meat because everybody will get 2. So we won't roast the meat. We'll just hold on to it so we still have 1. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then when we rest, everybody's going to be up to full health. So then there's that 2, 2, 2, and 2. Okay, Jen can math. No, just kidding. Jen cannot math. So since we are resting, we're going to get all of our cards back. And we didn't have any statuses to remove. So the reason why we're coming to this map is for the keyword bell. And I'm thinking that it is for this space here. So I think we're going to slowly make our way up there and then maybe around this way. Ooh, but here's a riddle stone. So let's use 1 time to move to that space. And then we will do 2 times 1, 2 in order to explore.
A ragged man with midnight hair stumbles through the grass, his desperate gaze resting on you as if he were swimming in a vast ocean and you were a boat on the horizon. In the far distance, 4 men on horses gallop in your direction. The ragged man calls out as he gets closer.
King Trussium's men are hunting me down for spreading the truth about the corrupt king. If they catch me, they'll kill me. Please help me escape.
Do you A, search for a place to hide in the nearby canyon? B, turn the man over to King Trussium's men? Or C, tell the man you can't help him?
So the question is, do we want to do a perception 10 or a strength of 10? I think we have better odds with the perception because we have Jesse who has 3. It'd be very expensive to do so, but it might be nice to get that on Jesse at some point. I'm just short 1 card to be able to do that. But it'd be nice to be able to have a lot on 1 person so we're not using everybody's stamina for every challenge. Okay, so we're going to use Jesse. That gets us to 3. Let's use Ed for 4. And let's use Azarius to get up to 5. Because every time we every time we explore, he can get 1 of his stamina back. So we need a 5 or higher. And we got a 6. Okay, not angry about it. So now we can move on to 78.1.
You scramble into the canyon and find a narrow cave to hide in. The horses pound the ground above, and a few of the men descend on ropes, searching the canyon walls, but they don't find you.
You have no idea what good you've done. My name is Nuruk. I've been printing pamphlets and urging the people of Stormlight City to rebel. We must dethrone King Trussium. The man is a corrupt tyrant.
He gives you a pamphlet and a small red book with his signature in it.
Use this to get through the secret passage near Marioc, the mountain village northwest of here. The guard will open the door for you.
So we got 1 route and quest 75. We met Nuruk, a rebel fighting against King Trussium. He gave us a book with a signature and some explanatory pamphlets. These will allow us to get through the underground secret passage near the village of Marioc, a small place west Thorcom mining village. Keyword passage, and I marked a space on the rebels track and also marked off 78 off our map. And looking at the map, it looks like this is right here is that town. And this is probably the mining village. Okay, could be interesting. That's where we're headed anyway. So I'm going to spend 1 more time and we're going to move here. Now I don't have enough time to explore. So we are going to take our time token and end this turn. So move this up to the top and get started on our next turn with drawing 2 ability cards and an event card, and this is going to be the quest card that we put in as part of setup. So super excited to see what happens with that. So let's go ahead and draw our ability cards. And we have Strain, take 2 damage, gain 2 strength once per turn. Or Dexterous, this character may place damage diagonally. Heck yeah. I want that for Jesse. That is an expensive card though. Oh man. Okay, so I did confer with Colin, and so the hand limit that you can have for ability cards is 7, and it's 7 cards that you can have equipped. I will figure out how to get these 2 equipped on a Jesse. We're going to need some more cards, and we're going to have to discard everything, but it's going to happen. It's just going to take a couple more turns. Oh my god, Jesse's going to be ridiculous with perception. But if I can get these 2 on, if I can get them on, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be her base perception on test. So, not angry about that. Plus, her being able to do damage diagonally when she's using her bat would be awesome. Being able to get the honey or sand honey every time we camp. And sand honey can be used to take off weekend. So that would be nice. Okay, so moving on. Let's see. We are going to go on to our event. So when we draw it, we're going to turn to 98. This counts as your event draw. Okay, let's check out event 98.
Flame sputters from the ground, bursting into a cloud of acrid smoke. An enormous figure emerges, a bull man of blood and earth and ash. Crusty blood on a dark hide surrounds scorched eyes of wild flame, below burning horns so wide and powerful they could crush a freight car. When he speaks, the air ripples with heat and anger.
So, you have chosen to serve Mikra. She is a weak god and a deceiver. I will destroy her, and you will suffer in pain for many days before the end.
Azarius steps forward boldly.
You do not frighten us of us. You make a show of power, but you are weak. Even now, you dare not attack us.
Orphish stamps the ground in fury.
Silence, Lucren. I would kill you where you stand, but a slow vengeance is more satisfying.
He draws a leather whip and strikes your neck, leaving a painful, smoking gash. With a harsh laugh, he disappears in a flash of smoke. Pain shoots through your neck, and strange visions fill your head. You see the face of your father, stern and angry. In another flash, your plane crashes. You find yourself trapped in a stately bedroom, cold, empty, and doorless. Bars cover the windows and block your way out. You try calling out, but your breath is gone and your lungs burn. Azarius grips your hand, and the visions disappear.
Claire, are you all right?
Jesse holds you steady as Azarius examines the wound.
Mikra, we need you.
Says Miguel, but the goddess does not appear.
I was hallucinating.
You say, gritting your teeth as the striking pain runs up your neck.
It was like a nightmare.
Then this wound is likely a powerful curse, one that preys upon your fears and will deter you from your path. We must tell Mikra.
As you wait for the pain to subside, Miguel scouts the area, returning with a satchel filled with maps.
Perhaps these belong to some of Orphash's followers.
Okay, so we're going to complete quest 128, gain quest 129, 138, and 207. We are shuffling Orphash's curse cards into the ability deck, including the discard pile. And we are shuffling in curse cards 1 through 4 for normal difficulty. Whenever you draw an Orphash's curse card, apply the effect and draw again immediately. Return to the map. Yikes. Okay, so quest card 129. Orphish inflicted a curse wound on me. Place this card face down beneath the top 4 cards of the event deck. When you draw it, turn to 110. This counts as your event draw card. Quest card 138 is a search for treasure card. Ooh, and 207, search for a weapon. When on this exact Atlas square, spend 1 time to search for a weapon. Reward, gain adventure card 131. Place this card in the... Oh, man, okay. Speaking of search for treasure and weapon cards, we should see if there are any of them on this map while we're here. These are the ones that we got previously, and it definitely does not look like any of them match. Okay, so let's explore 90. So we will use our token and move that down. Oh, I put these in the discard. Those aren't discard. Not yet, at least. Okay, so we use our 2 time to explore. When we explore, Azarius gets a stamina token back. So let's check out event 90.
Wait a moment.
Azarius bends down to lift an ordinary-looking rock by an ordinary-looking tree to reveal a sealed envelope underneath.
I have allies who leave messages for me here.
He is distracted, scanning the letter with hungry eyes. As he reads, his expression darkens. Jesse pats him on the back.
You feeling okay, buddy?
Azarius shakes his head.
Pran is being threatened by Orphacian cultists, cursed fools upset with violence and conquest. We took refuge in Pran after making some bitter enemies of the gods. No one was supposed to be able to find us. Even without their powers, the gods can't just let us leave.
Azarius turns towards the south, his expression full of anger, fear, and longing. He turns back towards you.
Please, it's out of your way, and it's no benefit to you. But I'll never make it on time on my own. If you help me rescue Pran, I will be in your debt.
Of course we're going to help. Right, Claire?
Jesse shoots you a glance that says you'd better not argue.
Okay, so we have quest 161, keyword letter. Azarius received news that the town of Pran, where many Lucrian refugees have settled, is under attack by Orphacian cultists. He wants to rescue them as soon as possible. And for 162, we have this card, which I believe is a discovered location because it has the plane symbol. Okay, so let's put Pran there as one of our distant locations. Okay, so I definitely think we were going to go there at some point. Something I'm concerned about, though, is that Azarius is concerned that we need to get there quickly. And I know in the original Sleeping Gods, there was a situation where you needed to get somewhere quickly, and if you didn't, the person died that you're trying to save. So you don't want to go to too many locations while you have that keyword. I don't know if that's what's going to happen here. I don't know. But also, we are not on a place on the Atlas right now that has a landing spot for the plane. So we need to get somewhere where we can get to the plane so that we can fly to Pran. Okay, so I think we're going to spend 1 time. We're going to go here. This was kind of where we're aiming. We might just go back to Hurricane Forest where our plane is after this. Because if we go down 1, that is where we think the temple is for one of our keywords. So we move there. Let's spend the 1-2 time to check out event 44.
An old church stands in the mist, its damp walls hiding in a blanket of lichen. A bell tower tilts above the fog. Its door shies from you as though embarrassed of its cracked wooden planks and rusty nails. Do you A, enter the broken front doorway? B, watch and wait for something to return to the bell tower? Or C, investigate a nearby graveyard?
So since we have keyword bell, we will proceed to 44.2.
A falcon soars down from the clouds and lands atop the bell tower. It tilts its head to give you a penetrating stare, then dives from the tower. It lands on a rock in the churchyard, wings rippling outward, and transforms into a woman in a thick coat of feathers. The skin around her eyes is stained black, starkly outlining her white pupilless eyes.
I am Hesra, daughter of the god Kempter. I've been watching you, and I know you seek totems from Ikra. What devious plan she has for you, I do not know, but I warn you not to trust her.
Trusting any of the gods is a dangerous game,
Says Azarius. Hesra returns the barest hint of a grin.
That sounds like red heretic talk. Such disrespect would see you destroyed in older times, but it doesn't matter now. My sworn enemy, the god Thrak, is venturing north. If you ever find yourself facing him in combat, call my name, and I will do what I can to aid you.
Why is he your enemy?
Asks Jesse. Hesra sneers.
He stole my eggs for his depraved followers to consume. I will tear out his eyes in payment.
In a burst of feathers, she turns back into a giant falcon, flying high into the clouds until she disappears.
I wonder if any of the gods actually like each other. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're going to complete quest 27 and 116, gain quest 78, draw 2 ability cards, and return to map. So we got quest 78. We met Hesra, the daughter of the god Kempter. She could transform into a giant falcon. She pledged to help us defeat her enemy, the god Thrak, if we ever face him in combat. So the book did tell us to return to map, but did not tell us to cross off this area. Now, one of the options was to investigate the nearby graveyard. So I think we're going to hang out here and do that. So we do not currently have enough time to investigate. So we're going to end our turn here and grab our time marker, and we will start a new turn. Oh, actually, first, I almost forgot. We got to draw 2 ability cards as well as part of that event. Oh my gosh, you guys. These cards, though. Scout, travel. I will spend a stamina to travel 1, no time cost. That could be super useful. Frenzy, which would be, it's a 7 fate, though. May play up to 2 combat cards on this character, but don't exceed 4 total cards per round. To be able to hit twice, if I could pair those up on Jessie, plus her bat, plus she already has the ability to reroll. Oh man, I am also now above my hand limit of 7, so we're gonna have to do something. So I would have to discard 5 cards in order to put Dexterous on Jessie. The 3 costs there plus the 2 here, and 1 card to add Frenzy. If I spend all the cards, I can put both of them on her. I think this is what we're going to do for right now, is I am going to just place Frenzy on her right now, and I'll discard this one. That gets us below the hand limit because we're about to start a new turn anyway, and I'm going to get new cards. So we'll see what we get. Okay, so we are moving our time track back up. We will get 2 more cards. Let's see what we got. Inventive. Ooh, it would be nice to have a way to get torches. Bandage would be nice too, but I don't know if I want to take a 6 out of the pool. This would be nice to be able to... Okay, I think I know what we're going to do. I think what we're going to do is we are going to place Inventive on to Claire. It's going to cost us 2 cards plus 1 because she already has a craft. So we are going to get rid of 1, 2, 3. Get rid of those 3, put them in discard, and we'll hold on to these ones for right now. I think I'm starting to get like an overall plan for all the characters and where I want to start putting more ability cards or equip more ability cards. Okay, so we drew our 2 cards. Now we are going to draw for our event. Oh, goody. We have a night ambush. Zombies stalk you at night. Fight them off at 8 moxie. Fail, take 2 damage and a madness, but will gain a sand honey. Sadly, moxie is not the ones that we are particularly... Actually, it's not too bad. So we have 4 if we use Claire and Ed. And we only need 8. I say only. said only, but let's see what fate gets us. It's a 3. Well, shoot. So we're going to have to use a card. I don't want to take 4 damage and a madness. Madness means no abilities. So we will use Mikra's aid. That will give us the 1 we need so we don't fail, and we will gain the sand honey. If I had been smart, I would have just used Azarias because we're going to explore. He would have just gotten that back. So that's my fault. I'm not going to take it back, but that's what I should have done instead of the way I did it, just so that way we would have had that 1 more. But we are back at 44. Or we're still at 44, but we are going to use our 1-2 time to explore because I'm silly. He can't get, Azarias cannot get any more back. And I can already tell you this was a bad decision. Oh, golly.
You walk among the gravestones, their carved letters gilded with pale spider nests. Something crawls from the dirt, gasping. The corpse's sickly skin reeks of decay. A floating eye and a zombie goat join the unmerry gathering of undead.
So we will have the ability to run if we want to or need to. Oh gosh, what was I thinking? Okay, I'm going to go grab those cards and get set up for combat. I am not loving the phrase pale spider nests. If you've seen any of my other videos, I'm highly arachnophobic. So probably my least favorite thing in games and movies. Okay, I got a set up and I am going to take Mad Charge out of our combat deck. I do still have the 14 cards that I need for combat. And we're going to draw our 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Oops, my bad. It is actually 5. One that you can, all the ones that you control plus 1, not including Claire. So 5 cards. So we have Machete, Precise Strike, Baseball Bat, yay. We have Wrench and a Pistol. Not a bad start. Now, I really wish we had gotten that diagonal one on Jesse. Oh, man. Okay, so let's look what we got here. The zombies can self-heal. The infested eye is going to give us venom. So we definitely want to take that out, or at least that bit there. We also have the skeletons that are going to give us weaken. Oh, the eye will also add 1 power to ally. So we're definitely going to want to go after the infested eye and the skeletons first. So I'm going to have Claire use the wrench because she does have more than 2 craft ability. So she will get 1 plus damage. Jessie will obviously use the baseball bat. Since Jessie can use 2 cards, she's also going to do Precise Strike because she gets a bonus for her 3 perception. And we have 1 more card that we can use. I guess I could put them there so you guys can see. The pistol, but who is going to use the pistol? Doesn't really matter that much, but let's have Azarius use it. And I think we're going to have Azarius go first. But before we do that, I'm going to have him use one of his abilities, which is using a stamina to remove a power token, and it does not count as an attack. So we are going to remove this one. Sounds like a good plan. I mean, I say that now, but we'll see. So the pistol is going to be 4 damage plus a roll. And we get 2. Heck yeah. That is an attack of 6. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. Maybe not that one yet. Let's see. I think we're actually going to go 5 and 6. Wow, that's a nice hit. Good job, Azarius. So we will go ahead and discard that pistol. And of course, he is going to take 2 damage. 1, 2, because it is not blocked. And he did get a synergy. So who is going to get that synergy? I'm thinking it is definitely going to be Claire, because she is the only one with synergy bonuses. Let me put these kind of up here so I can see a little bit better. Okay, next I think we're going to have Claire go. So she is going to use the wrench. So that's a base of 3 plus 1 for her craft, so 4 plus the dice roll. Whew. Who is she going to attack? Okay, so I think she's going to go after the infested eye. So let's see what she rolls. Oh my gosh, it is a 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want to jinx myself. But oh my gosh, there are things that I want to say. But I don't want to jinx it. Okay, so that is a damage of 7. Wow. I feel like maybe the die is making up from some other like final girl rolls that I get. Okay, so 7. All right, so I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Woo, okay. So she is going to pass a synergy. I'm going to give that to Claire. And she is going to take 2 damage plus the 2. So she is down to 8. We're going to throw this in the discard. I was really nervous when I saw how many cards there were going to be. I am still not. This could still go south pretty quickly because we do still have another dice roll for Jessie. So I think Jessie is going to use Precise Strike. So that's going to be 2 plus her 1, 2, 3 precision. So it's 5. And she will block 1. And she's going to use the synergy token to remove. So she's going to attack this skeleton. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And she's going to use that synergy token to remove this power token. And since it has the 1 block, she will only lose 1 health. We'll put this card in the discard pile. And we're going to go back to Jessie with the baseball bat. So that's going to be a 3 plus a die roll. I think she's actually going to go after the necrotic goat to try to make sure it doesn't gain 2 more power tokens at the end of the round. And then we can also cover up that self-heal. Yeah, because these are only going to gain 1. And I don't think they're going to be super, super difficult, but I don't want to keep having him get 2 each turn. So we will roll for the bat. It is a 3. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should probably get a dice right. Oh. Okay. So it's 6 damage on the goat. Wait, did I say 5? It's 6. It's 6 damage because of Jessie. Oh my gosh. Okay, 6. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So that is a synergy token. Who do I want to give it to? Let's give it to Azarius. And Claire is going to block a damage. She will use the synergy token to block a 2nd damage. So she is getting hit for 1. Okay, so we are going to add power tokens to the zombies. And we're going to gain 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus we still have our machete from before. But this time we got Whirlwind Hit, Double Punch, Hidden Strike, Nut Gun, and Whip. Okay, so since Azarius has 3 strength, we're going to put Double Punch on him. Let's have Ed use the Nut Gun. That Whip is not exciting. Let's have Claire do the Whirlwind Hit because she can re-roll if we need to. So can Jessie without using stamina. And let's do Hidden Strike, and we will place it on, let's put it on Miguel so we can try to clear up some of these power tokens. So I think I'm going to have him attack the necrotic goat, and he is going to use 1 stamina to remove a power token. And we will see if our die rolls are holding up just for the sake of knocking things everywhere. Let's pull out our dice tray. Oh my gosh, it's a dice tray. That's bad luck. No. So he is only doing 2 damage. Such a bummer. But what we're going to do is we're going to place 1 here and then a splash damage here. That is going to give a synergy token, which is gonna go to Claire. And he's gonna use his synergy token to remove this other power token. So that way he is only taking 1 damage. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was such a bummer because I wanted to get these 2, so I only needed 1 more. Or I'm sorry, these 2, so I could have taken these out at a different time. You know what though? Maybe not. Maybe we'll use a reroll. You know what? We're going to use our basic gear to reroll that -1. So I'm going to take these back and the synergy. Grab our card back. We're going to reroll. 2! We're not using the dice tray anymore. Okay, so that is now a 5. So use the synergy token to remove that one. It is now a 5. And this necrotic goat is now dead as a doornail. Okay, awesome. But with that, we did not cover up our synergy. So Claire won't get that synergy, but that's okay. So we'll do that. He still took the 1 damage because that's how it works. We'll slide these down. And I still want to get Claire a synergy token if I can, because I think she's going to get one of these, but I want her to be able to do that whirlwind. Yeah, I'm going to want her to attack zombies so that she can hit these 2 spots there. Okay, so thank you, Azarius. Good job. That goes into discard. How are we going to get Claire a synergy token? We are going to do it by having Ed use the net gun, and he is going to use it on the zombies here, removing 2 power tokens. We'll do 2 damage, so 1, 2. That gives the synergy token that Claire needs, and that is going to block the 2 damage, so he doesn't take any damage. So that's even better, so we place this in our discard. Okay, I'm nervous. So we'll have Miguel go next. He's going to remove 1 power token, do 2 damage. So we're going to go 1, 2, so we can get rid of that self-heal, which I fully admit I kind of forgot about. And he is going to get 1 block, so he will take 2 damage. 1, 2. Where are you all over the place? So place that in our discard pile, and now it is Claire's turn. Claire is going after this zombie with 2 damage plus the die roll. Okay, let's see how we do. 3! Oh my god, sorry. Sorry if you're wearing headphones. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 5. I don't even know how to process this. Okay, so we're going to go 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that takes out this zombie. She's going to get 1 block, so we'll move her down 1. But she's going to use that synergy token to hit each adjacent enemy. So we're going to go here, and I'm going to go here. So we will place this in our discard. We will clear the zombie and the skeleton. Okay, and that is the end of the round. So this zombie will get 1 power token back. So we still have 2 cards left, but we will draw 5 more if there's still 5 in the deck. There is not, so I will shuffle our discard pile. So we have the baseball bat, okay. The flank, we haven't seen that yet, this combat. At least I don't think so. Disorient, the pistol, and taunt. Well, ooh. Oh, we never did Claire got synergy tokens. Shoot, I should have done it before I saw the card, so that's a major bummer. But knowing me, I would have given it to Jesse. Knowing what I know now, I would love to have given it to Ed, who has 2 cunning. Okay, so Jesse will obviously get her baseball bat. I'm not sure I'm super excited about disorient because it doesn't do any damage. Wish we had that diagonal. Let's have Ed use the pistol because he still has full health. Oh, no. We want, let's have Miguel use the pistol and Ed can taunt because he has 2 cunning. And let's have Azarius use the machete. So Jessie does have a synergy token, so let's have her go first with her baseball bat. So 3 damage plus the dice roll or die roll. And who is she going to attack? I think Jessie is going to go after the infested eye. She has a base of 3 based on the die roll. Let's go. 0. That's fine. That's fine. So she is going to go here. She gets 1 defense normally. And this is going to be a 4. So she will... Yeah, let's have her use her synergy. So she's blocking 2 of 4. And we will use our Mirian ally to block the other 2. So this will go into our discard pile. So we have 1 more on the infested eye. Okay, so I am going to have Ed go next. He doesn't have a synergy token, but that's fine because this is going to be 1 plus 2, so that's 3. So it's automatically going to get that. We'll remove 1 of the power tokens. So he is only taking a damage of 3. So he is down to 9. We will discard this, and that takes care of the infested eye. Let's have Miguel go next with the pistol. He is going to go after the skeleton, because even if I get the -1, it'll still take that out. And this only needs 2. So let's see. It's good. So we'll get this taken care of. He will take, let's see, 2 damage. 1, 2. On second thought, we're going to use our hooded coat to block those 2 damage. And this will go into our discard pile. And now it is up to Azarius. Dude, just don't roll a -1. Just don't roll. Do I have anything to help if he does? All right, I do not. All right, so 3! Okay, awesome. So this is dead. And we are going to use, what is it? We're going to use something. We're going to use the Lucran gloves to block 3 of the damage, and we'll spend his last stamina to remove 1 of these. So therefore, it is completely blocked. Oh my goodness. Wow. So now we can turn to 44.4 in the storybook.
One of the zombies was holding a wicked mace made of spiky bones.
So we're going to gain adventure card 60, Bone Mace, gain 2 blood flowers, and 1 Gargon leaf. Return to the map. Yes. Okay, so we have our blood flowers, our Gorgon leaf, and our bone mace. Oh, you better believe Azarius is going to be using that one. 2 damage plus the die roll, plus each strength, and he has 3. Swap to adjacent enemies. Oh yeah, I'm here for us. Okay, so I think we're done with that location, at least for the keywords that we currently have. Okay, so what do we want to do now? I don't think we have anything to help us with this obstacle. I don't really want to rest yet, because we only have so many. But I know if we go south, that's going to be the temple. I'm sure that is going to be a big thing. And it's an obstacle. Let's spend 2 time. 1, 2. We are going to go up here. So we'll take the obstacle, but it's 3 damage. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3. We have 2 time left. So let's check out 24 in the storybook. Okay, so 24 is a wandering encounter. So I think Claire is going to help cook a delicacy because she has 4 craft. Let's have Ed eavesdrop on some travelers. I don't know. Eavesdropping seems a little shady, and I don't know. He might be a little shady. Azarius is going to talk to the scholar. Let's have Jessie eat with the shepherds, and Miguel will talk to the weeping man. So we'll have Claire go first, and she is going to draw a card. Oh no, it's the freaking curse. Ah! Okay. Claire gains frightened, then redraw. So she will gain it. It just means she can't attack for right now. That's fine. Oh! Of course, it's like she can't fail this because she already has 4 out of the 5. It is a 2. Okay, that's fine. So she succeeds at that. We'll get adventure card 24. Oh, okay. And adventure card 24 is pickled roots. Nice. So we can spend whiskey and the root to heal 8, get rid of weekend, and get 2 stamina. Not angry. Let's have Ed eavesdrop on some travelers. That is going to be card 79. Hopefully they're not super angry. And quest 79. Oh, interesting. It has like this little exclamation point or asterisk. Pilgrims in white robes gather near a rock. The pool of the gods will tell us what to do about our daughter, says one of them. The girl is turning into a notorious thief. It seems the only way to deal with it is to turn her into the authorities. Another traveler, a stoic man covered in freckles, nods. We shall see what the pool says. Gain 1 whiskey and place this card in the completed quests. Okay, so we'll grab our whiskey, put it with the rest of our stash, and place this in our completed quest box. So next up is Miguel. He is going to talk to the Weeping Man, which is quest card 81. Okay, so quest 81 has keyword haunting. A man wrings his hands, brushing away a stray tear. You people seen a boy in the canyon? He was a stranger to this place, from a different world. He said his name was Philip. I told him I would help him, but when dark spirits attacked us, he grits his teeth and stares ahead, rocking back and forth. I ran, like a coward. The spirits got him. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to head towards the canyon. And Jesse is going to eat with the shepherds and get quest card 116 and another route. Okay, so interesting. This is quest 116 with keyword bell. You share a meal of boiled og root with the shepherds. I've heard the daughter of the god Kempter resides in the tower south of Miriak. She sometimes takes the form of a giant falcon. So this is the one that told us to put in our completed quest box before. We'll take a second look at that later. Maybe we were supposed to have both of them, not just one. Maybe that is something different. Maybe you need to have 2 keyword. No, because it's still keyword bell. Yeah, it's still keyword bell. So I am just going to put this in our completed quest because we already used this keyword. That's really odd. Okay, so Osiris is going to talk to the scholar and we're going to gain quest 80. A woman invites you into her home. The walls are lined with curved bookshelves. Papers and stacks of tomes fill every flat surface. Have you come to seek guidance from the pool of prophecy? It's a muddy pool in the caves near the village, and people come all the way from Zokmir and Alzeria to seek its guidance. If you offer the pool a fermented drink, it will be much more cooperative. Gain 1 rope. Place this card in completed quests. A fermented drink, huh? So we do still have 2 time left. So we could explore these last 2 areas, but I think we're going to move on for right now. But there's actually another location here. So I'm thinking 75 is the passage. But I also want to see what's going on over here. So let's spend our last 2 time and look at Storybook 75.
You can hardly see the faces of the guards above their twisted blue scarves. They stand beside the torchlit cave, spears in hand. As you approach, they point their weapons at you.
Do you serve King Trucium?
One of them demands. Do you A? Tell him yes, of course you serve the king. B? Tell him you do not serve the king. Or C? Tell him you are friends with Nuruk.
So we do have keyword passage, so we're going to go to 75.2.
You show the guards the book with Nuruk's signature.
Allies are in short supply. Many who would have fought with us abandoned hope after one of our best warriors was captured. She's still stuck in the dungeons.
Or dead,
says the other guard. The first guard scowls.
I think she's alive, and if you lot can break her out, we might have a chance again.
I think we ought to know why first,
says Miguel.
Are you sure dethroning the king is the best option? Revolutions bring only blood and chaos.
I thought you were an ally,
says the guard with a raised eyebrow.
We're on your side,
says Jesse.
We just want to know what we're getting into. We're new around here.
This isn't about politics or power. King Trucium believes he descends from ancient kings of old, and he's grown obsessed. He jails anyone he doesn't like, and he's blind to the needs of the city. Food shortages, high taxes. No one can live like this.
Then why do they?
Asks Ed.
Where is his support?
He won't have any when we've succeeded. This passage leads into Stormlock City. It's how we've managed to get supplies and spies in and out of the city.
Do you A, follow the passage into the city? Or B, bid farewell and return to the entrance?
So, Quest 87, a Stormcloak City rebel, told us that one of their best leaders was captured by King Trucium. She is likely somewhere in the king's dungeons. Her name is Ligera. Keyword chance. And I think we're going to follow the passage to the city. So turn to 75.5.
You follow the dark passage for hours until you reach stairs of pale stone. The air grows warmer, and steam leaks from iron pipes in the ceiling. The smell that drifts down from above is a mix of sweat, cooking fires, manure, and spices. You soon find yourself in an alleyway surrounded by tall buildings.
So we're going to gain 1 whiskey and 1 torch. On the atlas, move to location 36 on map 9. Return to map. Okay, we are now in Stormcloak City at location 36. But we are also at the end of our turn. We don't have any more time left. So I think we are going to stop for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, bye-bye.